Hello, Guideposts. My name is Susan Wagner, and I'm president of Equine Advocates. We are a national equine protection organization based in Chatham, New York. In 2004, we established this sanctuary, which is a 140-acre horse sanctuary where we have 80 equines, which includes horses, ponies, donkeys, and mules. And one of them is this beautiful guy right here. His name is Bobby. Some of you may have heard about his story because he's been in the media quite a bit lately. Bobby was a former New York City carriage horse who was rescued out of a kill pen in Pennsylvania last year, which means, very sadly, that he was going to be one of 100,000 horses sent to slaughter. Fortunately, Bobby was rescued, and he lives here now. He's been retired. But the issue of urban carriage horses, not just in New York City, but all across the country and around the world, is one that's very, very sad and tragic. Most urban carriage horses don't end up in greener pastures like Bobby. In fact, many of them end up going to slaughter, which is an issue that this organization is very much involved with. In fact, it was the inspiration for my starting Equine Advocates, which was to ban horse slaughter and instill a sense of responsibility in people who have horses, including horses like Bobby here, who slaved for 7 years on the streets of New York. The thanks that he should have been given should have been a place like this. So Bobby is sort of our matinee idol and our ambassador for other horses who are used in the urban carriage horse trade, who also need to be rescued. So we hope that he inspires you. He certainly inspires me every day. One of the programs we're most proud of here at Equine Advocates and our sanctuary is our expanding humane education program. Every year we're very happy to welcome thousands of people, including people just coming for tours, students, educators, members of the law enforcement community, and others who come here for classes, symposiums, lecture demonstrations, and other educational events. I especially like it when kids come here because they really seem to get it. They understand that horses have special needs, and they understand that they have to have proper nutrition, they have to have access to water, that they need shelter. And kids that come from disadvantaged backgrounds have a particular sensitivity about the horses here that have been neglected and abused. So it's really very rewarding to see these kids just lighten up and when they're around these animals. And we particularly love it when kids come from the inner cities, kids that have never been in the country. They just really seem to take to this environment, and they just love being around the horses. I founded Equine Advocates because I wanted to see an end to horse slaughter, but I also wanted to start an organization that protected horses because horses are a constant source of inspiration to me, as they are to so many others. Horses have inspired great music. They've fought our battles. They delivered our mail. We wouldn't have a country without horses. They helped settle the West. And they are favored animals in this society that our forefathers wanted protected. So seeing so many now being thrown away and abused is just something that is unacceptable to me. And so that was the driving force behind my wanting to start this organization. But I know that people that come here can't help but be inspired and moved by these majestic animals because there's just something magical about them. And we need to protect horses. We have an obligation to protect them because they're part of our American culture.